And as I stand inside the rain, everybody knows baby's got new clothes. But lately I see her ribbons and her bows are falling from her clothes. But she changed just like a woman. And she ain't just like a woman. Even make love just like a woman. As she breaks like a little girl. Queen Mary, she's my friend. Yes, I believe I'm gonna see her again. Nobody has to guess. Baby, keep me blessed. And she sees finally that she's just like all the rest. And I'm born with her and better me, I'm with her. Oh, she takes just like a woman. She ain't just like a woman. Even make love just like a woman. But she breaks just like a little girl. It was raining on the ground. I was dying of thirst. So I came in here. And your long time hurts. What was worse is just waiting here. I can't stay here. Waiting for you tonight. Just don't fear. Yes, I believe it's time for us to quit. When we meet again, introduce this friend. Please don't let on that you make me wet. I'm a hungry. Ain't it wise, you know? You feel just like a woman. ugly chicks, so you're trying to be so quiet. We sit here stranded, though we are doing our best to deny it. And Louise holds a hand for the ring, tempting you to defy it. And let's figure from the opposite loft. In this room, the heat lamps just caught. The conference music station plays soft, but there's nothing to turn on. Just Louise and a lover so entwined. And these visions of another, they're conquered by mine. And the empty lot where the ladies play, blind man's a bluffer with a keychain. You can hear the older girls whisper of escapades out on the D-train. You can hear the night watchman flick his flashlight, ask himself just who he is really insane. And Louise, she's alright, she's just near. She's delicate, seems like the mirror, but she just makes it all too concise and too clear. That's your hat on, not here. Ghost of electricity housed in the bones of her face, where these visions of Johanna had now taken my place. Inside the museums, infinity goes up on trial. Voices echo, this is what salvation must be like after a while. But Mona Lisa must have had the highway blues. You can tell by the way she smiles. See the primitive wallflower freeze as the jellyfish, the women all sneeze. Hear the one with the mustache say, gee, I can't find my beat. How can I explain? It's so hard to get on. And these visions of Johanna, they kept me up way past the dawn. Pretending to pray for him. Say your name is someone on a parasite. I'll go out and say a prayer for him. But like Louise always says, you can't look at much, can you manage yourself prepares for him. And Madonna, she still hasn't shown. See this empty cage down the road. But who came to the stage once and flown. A peddler now steps to the road. He writes everything been returned which was old on the back of a fish stroke that blows while my conscience explodes. Oh, and nothing is the same. And these visions of Jahannam on our wall will remain.
Crooked highway, stepped in the middle of 7 sad forests. I've been out in front of a dozen dead oceans. I've been 10,000 miles in the mouth of a graveyard. It's a hard, and it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain's gonna fall. Oh, what did you see, my blue-eyed son? And what did you see, my darling young one? I saw a newborn baby with wild wolves all around it. Saw a highway of diamonds with nobody on it. I saw a black branch with blood that kept dripping. I saw a room full of men with their hammers bleeding. I saw a white ladder all covered with water. I saw 10,000 talkers whose tongues are all broken. And it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. What did you hear, my blue-eyed son? And what did you hear, my darling young one? I heard the sound of thunder that roared out a warning. Heard the roar of a wave that could drown the whole world. I heard 100 drummers whose hands were a-blazing. Heard 10,000 whispering and nobody listening. I heard one person starve, I heard many people laughing. Heard the song of a poet who died in the gutter. And it's a hard, it's a hard, and it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. Who did you meet, my blue-eyed son? Who did you meet, my darling young one? I met a young child beside a dead pony. I met a white man who walked a black dog. I met a young woman whose body was burning. I met a young girl, she gave me a rainbow. I met one man who was wounded in love. I met another man who was wounded in hate. it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. Oh, what'll you do now, my blue-eyed son? And what'll you do now, my darling young one? I'm going back out for the rain starts falling. I walk to the depths of the deepest dark forest, where the people are many and their hands are all empty, where the pellets of poison are flooding their waters, where the home in the valley meets the damp, dirty prison. The executioner's face is always well hidden, where hunger is ugly, where souls are forgotten, where black is the color and none is the number. And I tell it and think it and speak it and breathe it, reflect from the mountain so all souls can see it. And I stand on the ocean until I start sinking, but I know my song well before I start singing. And it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. It's a hard rain gonna fall. It's a hard rain gonna fall.
Gonna time you just fine with the bums and jam in your pride and you. They will toss if you went down. You're bound to fall, you then they will hitting you. You used to let the bell. Everybody that was hanging there. Now you don't talk so loud. Oh, you don't seem so proud. But even the best friends in the world, well, you're next deal. How does it feel? How does it feel? Feel without a home. No direction home. Like a complete unknown. Like a rolling stone. On to the final school, alright. It's so lonely, but you know you only used to get used to new. But as if I taught you how to live out on the street, and found out now, you're gonna live that you used to live. You said it never compromise, but the mystery trap and now you realize there's no selling any advice. You're staring to the vacuum from his eyes. Say that you wanna make a deal. nothing to do. You got no secret. You got no secret. You got no secret. Together in the park as the evening sky got dark. She looked at him and he felt a spark tingle to his bones. But then she felt a load, and west as he gone straight. And what's that for the simple test of faith? Walked along by the open air, little bit town I remember where. Stopped into a old cheap hotel with a neon burning bright. He felt the heat of the night. He didn't like afraid, sipping down like a simple toast of faith. Found someplace brightly played. She was walking on by the arcade. Heard the melody rise and fade. The sun was coming up. She dropped the coin into the cup. And the blind man at the gate and forgot about that simple twist of fate. She was gone. Didn't see nothing but the dawn. Jumped out of buildings, but it slowed back on. Was on back the blind. How the note she left behind. But he just would not really do anything but a simple wisdom faith. He walked along with his city blocks. Next to her by the waterfront docks. In the railway where the sailors talk, where the sailors all rolled in. They'll still want to get how long must be wait. One more time. Put us in my face, not me.